SPF 20 by Breezebalm. Yes, love it, use it daily. Used it this morning and I've wiped it off just to do this review for you because guess what? Came in the mail. My Naked Sundays Beauty Screen Peptide Foundation. Yes. If I love this, I assumed that this has to be just as good. And what really I loved about this was the fact that it's SPF 50, a massive thing for me considering this is SPF 20. I'm headed towards my 40s very soon and I just can't muck around when it comes to sunscreen. Unfortunately, I made too many bad choices when I was younger, so I now need to make sure that I have something that's high SPF but also isn't too thick. I prefer for my daily activities a light option, so I'm going to use brushes for both. I'll use this for the Breezebalm, although sometimes I use my fingers for Breezebalm because you can use anything with Breezebalm, it goes on so easy. And I'll use this, which came with the Sundays Beauty Screen Peptide Foundation tint. I think I may have paid for it, but then I got some other freebies like this Glow lip oil, which I thought was cool. I'm going to put Breezebalm on the right side. So Breezebalm, what I love about Breezebalm, a little bit goes a long way and I only really use a little bit. And it also is not too thick. This morning I put it on with my fingers. I have no makeup on. I do have tattooed eyebrows. So you'll see I literally only I use nothing. And the good thing with Breezebalm is that you're nice and quick. Goes on so smooth, good coverage, don't need a lot, and SPF 20. Let's try the Peptide Beauty Screen Foundation now. I'm going to do the same coverage. Goes on a lot more fluidy, consistency. I chose shade 3 and this is my winter tone. I'm going to put that on. Look, nice new brush. Okay. Ooh. That's very fluid consistency, very easy to glide on. This colour by Breezebalm is Colour Salt. I always recommend Colour Oak, which is one shade above this on the website. And I believe that Oak, as the website depicted, is my correct colour. I could probably even go Sand, which is one shade above Oak. So I currently am using this, which is one shade lighter, but you can see this, shade 3, is pretty much perfect for me. So that's great, because there's nothing worse than ordering the wrong shade after you've spent dollars on something. So very fluid. I prefer the consistency of this, but that's only for application purposes. Is why I prefer the consistency. As to what actually looks better on the skin is another thing. I definitely have to use more product to get the coverage that I need, that's for sure. So I'm going to go again. And I think that's the thing, because it's fluidy. So it feels like you're using a lot. I think maybe because I use this quite a bit, it feels like I'm using a lot when I have to get that coverage. I could probably even use this with my hands because of how fluidy it is. All right, let's see. I'm a combination skin girl and I do get oily. I can already tell that this is going to be better for my naturally shinier oily skin. I do love this, but I can just already tell that this is going to be better for oilier toned skins. I feel like the application of this is lovely. That's one of the things I love, that this is so fluidy. Look at the lid already. It's a mess. I can just tell by looking at it that if you're going to ask me which one I prefer off the bat, it's this. And I hate to say it because I'm an advocate and such a lover of this. I'm really liking this. I'm really digging this. Wow, I faked the mess though. Anyways, for those of you that like more coverage, I'm just slamming it on now. Ooh, now this is way probably more than what I would usually use, but I just want those to say what it looks like with the heaps. Well, probably not heaps for most people, but heaps for me anyways. This is, I already feel like I have good coverage from what I've put on this so far. And being fair as well, this is probably a better colour for me. And that's only because I did probably choose the better colour for me at the time instead of going lighter from what I was recommended by the website for Breezebalm. Just trying to be fair here. So you can see the darker shade does look better on me. I'm just going to make sure I have good representation of this. On this side, yeah, you can see it is lighter, but I can pull both off, right? I can pull both shades off. Now we're going to tidy up the brows, lipstick on, and this is my favourite, Nourishing My Lips, the old Dior. I will use my makeup lipstick just to see what the product looks like when it has other makeup elements included. Just going to put some brow gel on. My eyebrows are tattooed, yes. Got a little bit of glossier. Tint goes on the cheek. Breezebalm does take my other products well, and this does as well, actually. Oh, looks quite lovely against that shade of Naked Sundays. Usually I would go in with a lighter concealer under the eyes because that's what I was taught by someone way back. So I wouldn't usually take my Breezebalm or Naked Sunday product right under the eye, but I did for this example. Let's see what a little bit of mascara looks like, and then let's change your lights up. This is how creative I am with the lights. I've got this light here just facing right in front of my face. And that is the product. So unlike the gal who reviewed last week, I don't have flawless, more textured skin. You can see. So I thought I would include Lily in this review, considering she kept yanking me when I was trying to explain to Jamie and Sandy which one I preferred. So this is Lily. Say hi, Lily.
Hi.
So I turned the light off above because I felt like it was too shiny. I've gone out into the natural sunlight. It's 5 p.m. here in Australia, in Brisbane, and I took a little video there so you can see that. But my husband's on his way home and I thought I'll ask him which side he prefers. And I thought, well, I may as well ask Lily because Lily's only 6, but she loves doing makeup in here, don't you? And we have great chats, and so I feel like she would be someone good to bounce back. So don't look at the lips and look at the skin on this side. And I did also put a little bit of Glossier liquid blush on each side, but I did put more of
I can see there's a little bit of blush on that side.
You can, because the colour's different. Yeah. What do you think in terms of the skin, if you look at the skin on this side and that side?
I think probably that side.
Really? This side? Why is that? Why do you say that? Can you give me some reasons or explain your reasoning behind that?
Because it looks nice and shiny, and also the skin, it looks different but cool and nice.
So this looks different, the skin looks different to what? If I go this way, you'll see it's shiny too because of the light. So do you want to come stand here? Make sure that you're correct in your assumption.
Where?
So it looks, you're saying this looks different to this side? That one
looks like it has more blush on that side.
So we don't want to look at the blush, we want to look at the skin. So look at the forehead, look here underneath the blush, look at the skin.
That side's good.
That side's good? Wow. Well, there you go. And that's from a 6-year-old, guys. Lily has spoken and she thinks the Naked Sunday side is her favourite side in terms of what looks better on my skin. And that is my favourite side, gal. High five. I'm glad. So we'll see Daddy. We'll test Daddy next. When he gets home, we'll see what he likes. What do you think looks better in terms of the product?
The left side?
My left side or your left side?
Your left side.
That's consistent. That's what Lily likes, and that's my favourite. Cool. And this is out in... well, outside where my neighbours can't see me. It's 5 p.m. and all the lighting in there made my forehead look a little bit too shiny, but as you can see, my forehead is shiny. I probably need to bake, but I mean, I wear tinted moisturiser for the most part, so I don't really care about baking. I just thought I'd let you see what it looks like outside. See what I mean about texture? I do have textury skin, and I have had a bad breakout over the last couple of weeks. Usually my skin isn't this bad, but it is today. So the Naked Sundays is way better for the texture. It hides the texture, whereas the Breezebalm tends to seep into the texture more. And I'm basically 40 in a couple months, so this is maturer skin. Not mature, but mature. Thanks. Forgot to ask why, sorry. Is there any reason why? Because I like to get the reasons why. Is it what in specific?
Fresher.
Smoother? That's one of the reasons why I prefer it as well, is the texture. Coverage is better. Cool.